Welcome to Writing Your Research Report film. Research reports are often problem-based. You will learn how to develop a research action plan, how to gather material, and how to devise a plan to share information. Problem-based reports ask you to complete tasks, objectives, goals, and so on. The example scenario includes two companies located in different countries working on a project together. Although language is not a barrier, communications are not working. The workflow of both companies are not aligned, and meetings are a waste of time. As the consultant, you are asked to address the cultural communication barriers so the companies can work together. The first step of your research plan is to identify the perspectives involved. In this example, you have two companies located in different countries, and both companies have their own workflow methods. Next, you'll need to clearly identify the issue. In this scenario, there are communication barriers and lack of teamwork. The third step is to gather material on both issues. First being, the two companies are located in different countries, so you'll need to gather material on cultural barriers. If you are unable to find little or no information regarding the countries, no worries. Your goal is to find examples that relate to the point you want to make. The second issue is that both companies have their own workflow methods. So you'll need to gather material on team building with the goal in mind that you want to bring differences together. On the Business Writing Toolkit located on the Foreign Enterprise tab, there are resources on global business. For example, Cultural Map. Once you follow the link, you'll be brought to the catalog record of the item. Under the View It section, follow the link to the item. When using a book for your research, you do not need to read the entire book. Read over the table of contents and decide which chapter will help you most. On the Research Assignments tab, you can find articles. Within the Finding Articles section, follow the link to Business Source Premier. Once you access the database, select the Advanced Search option. Now you can begin entering your search phrase and terms. For this example, the search phrases can be cultural barriers and communications. Once you select search, you'll be brought to a results list. These results come complete with the title hyperlink to the article, a line about the publication, and a subjects line. The subjects line contains words and phrases familiar to the database. You'll want to scan through the results list, focusing on the subjects line to find alternative wording, like cross-culture communication. Once you created a new results list, you can add a second search term to narrow your search, like including the word teamwork. Again, focus on the subjects line to find alternative phrasing, like using teams in the workplace instead of teamwork. You'll also want to apply other limits, like peer-reviewed and date of publication. A good rule is between 5 to 7 years. Now that you've gathered material, you are ready to devise a plan to share your information. Your sections could include introduction, issues, and conclusion, with bullet points detailing research. In this scenario, your goal was to address the cultural communication barriers but focus on teamwork. So your introduction could include perspectives on cultural barriers. In the section where you identify issues, you can point out that the two companies need viable communication practices, and your conclusion can be about team building practices to align workflows.